Good morning, everybody. My name is Brian Kirby, and today we're at Mount Bromo, and this is what my channel is all about. I just completed the journey of visiting Mount Bromo and Mount Ijen in East Java. In this video, I'll let you know what to expect on that journey and hopefully inspire you to come visit these incredible locations yourself. I booked my tour through a tour group online, but many of the people I met along the way had booked at travel agencies in Yogyakarta a few days before making the journey. If I were to do it again, I would go that route because it gives you more flexibility and you may be able to get a better deal. First, I had to make my way to Probolinggo by train. This train is not fast, but it definitely gets the job done. From Probolinggo, you will take a bus to a hotel near Mount Bromo, where you will be able to get a few hours rest before getting up around 3 a.m. the next day. The hotels for the entire journey are not nice, but you are only ever there for a few hours, so it's good enough. In the morning, you have to take jeeps up a steep mountain to watch the sunrise. This is the most crowded portion of the trip, and the way to get a good spot for photos is to climb the hill as high as possible, and then just before you reach the top, get off the trail and stake your claim. You'll have the best views here because less people can get in front of you. After the sun rises, you will head down the mountain, take a short jeep ride to Mount Bromo itself, and proceed to climb the volcano. This part of the trip was dusty and windy, and I wish I had had some face protection from the dust storms. Climbing Bromo is surprisingly challenging because of the ashy sand that will give you your footing, in combination with the high elevation. You can take a horse to the base of the volcano, but after that, you're on your own for the staircase to the top. On the rim of the volcano, it is extremely loud, like standing next to a jet engine loud. The views are stunning, and you can't help but ask yourself why they let people do this. Take extra special care with where you walk here, because one wrong step could be the end. After climbing Bromo, we got back into the bus for a long journey back to Probolinggo, and then on to our accommodations for the evening near Mount Ijen. You want to get to bed early that night because you have to be up at 1 a.m. the next day. Hiking to the blue flames of Mount Ijen is about 2,000 vertical feet in 5 miles round trip. The elevation again increases the difficulty. Hiking down into the crater is the most difficult part of the whole trip because the dusty rock pathway is slick with fine volcanic dust. You have to begin using your gas mask as soon as you get near the smoke coming from the sulfur vents. The smell is so incredibly powerful, and the smoke itself will get in your eyes, and you experience what I imagine pepper spray feels like for a short time. The vents themselves are incredible. Liquid sulfur pours from the vents into small pools where it hardens and is chopped up by the miners to be carried out of the crater. Sunrise at Mount Ijen is another great chance to see how beautiful Indonesia really is. I hiked up the rim of the crater to view it, but others stayed at the lake in the crater, which is supposedly composed of acid. Don't swim there, even though it looks beautiful. After hiking back down, we drove to the Ketapang ferry, where most people make their way to Bali. My last tip goes for the entire trip. Whenever possible, buy snacks because the tours aren't all that well executed, and we found ourselves hungry more often than not. I'm headed to Bali next, so please subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I'm traveling throughout Bali, Nusa Penida, and Lombok in the near future, and there will be great content to follow. Thanks for watching.